So if you
All right.
try to take the word if alone because you want to.
All right, so welcome back, everyone. There has been several clamor by Yoruba groups and people from Yoruba nation concerning the current hardship that the Tinubu administration has inflicted on Nigeria. So many people have responded to this, and I would like you to hear it from the horse's mouth. The Yorubas are now clamoring for P2B, and it's now clearer to them that politics should not be about ethnicity, rather, or tribe. It should be about competence and who can do the job better. So let's listen to this expository videos of several Yoruba persons who have admitted that they made a mistake by supporting Tinubu.
You know the problem. I love the Bola Ahmed Tinubu president. I love the way he's ruling this country. I love the way. I love things that there's nothing wrong with the country. The country is okay for me. If the country, mo like bí Aṣíwájú Bola Ahmed Tinubu bó ṣe rú wa mo like ẹ because our Yorùbá feel pé ṣé t'Aṣíwájú Bola bó the president ní pé wọ́n fẹ́ wà Yorùbá kiri. That's what you people are thinking. That Bola Ahmed Tinubu is president now. We will be sharing money house to house for all Yoruba people are thinking. That's what you people started bringing that to come out. For me, I pray that nothing will do Bola Ahmed Tinubu will rule us for goodness. Nothing will happen to Aṣíwájú. He will rule out presidential seat for good 8 years. Aṣíwájú Bola Ahmed Tinubu, have your government. Your government for me. Any government is no good. You should go and die. You should go inside the river and love your government. Aṣíwájú Bola Ahmed Tinubu, 8 years.
Okay, the condition don't make you.
That time where was black.
Yeah.
Now it's 5 people. I don't people 3,000. My children want shop.
You go work from Monday to Saturday. You go feed the country.
Where I will come? If I will do it. Say you come now. We go.
What about people come?
We go something at that time where our eyes no clear. Now we do tribalism.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Tree of tribalism. I can't define the religious because it's easy to discuss a Hausa Muslim man the reality of politics than to discuss with Yoruba fanatic. Very, very difficult. It's amazing that I know that Yoruba is a good leader. I know if I had come out and represented APC, Peter would not even get the name he has. Peter, as a result of inability to bring candidates. So Peter be better or best among the ones that were available, culminated into the popularity. If APC had brought out Osibanjo, Peter B would not have gone anywhere. So when I see I saw in Ilorin would have made me hate all Yorubas. Ilorin. Oh my God. No space at all. No rational. Let me see. Let me the rods and cons fish out the reality. Nothing. All they saw was that Peter Obi was a Christian and therefore would not vote for him. It was proven to them that this is the man that will fix this country. They are using, you're already used to hard life. not you having good sanitary condition, anyhow. Hey, marry you have no, don't even believe that there's another life that is called comfort. Every day you spend waking up surviving, and you think living a life is not having. Life is not about going to drink beer and chopping plate of fishes and joy. So when I see I was in Ilorin, what I saw in Ilorin ended up made me goodness. Space at all, no rationalization. So me, let me even weigh the rods and cons, and use my brain to fish out the reality and the truth. Nothing. All they saw was that Peter Obi was a Christian, Peter Obi was an Igbo, and therefore will not vote for him. It doesn't matter whether it was proven to them that this is the man that will fix this country. They don't care. They are using, you're already used to hard life, not having good water, not having good sanitary condition. Anyhow, hey, you have no foresight. You don't even believe that there's another life that is called comfort. Every day you spend waking up is about surviving, and you think living is about surviving. Living a life. Life is not about surviving. Life is not about going to drink beer and chopping plate of fish and attending parties, driving the best of cars. That is not life. Life is the amount of impact that you make on people. If I die today, what will people say in my funeral? They'll say, Mr. Magnus is intelligent, he has impacted in my life by the messages he has sent to me. Now that's life. I don't have money. I'm not even driving a very good car. I'm driving a car that if I enter one gallop, I fear me the tire no come out. That's the type of car I'm driving. But I speak, and people who have more money than me sit and listen to me. People who have more connection than me seek my advice. No, please, Dapo Adusanya. This is the problem of the low IQ I'm talking about. You are listening to me, you decide because you want to hate me. You just want to pick a part of my narrative that will amplify your hatred. I said, if not for some people like the likes of Obasanjo, Dele Farotimi, Pa Adebanjo, and some Yoruba people that are nice, if it were just the data I have in Ilorin alone, if when you see the word, when somebody uses the word if, when somebody uses the word if, it means whatever it's going to say is not the conclusion of his intention. So don't come here. If you don't have a good knowledge of English, don't listen to me, because the way I think, I reason so high. I don't claim to be too intelligent, but I know I have great insight into variables. Sorry, that's what I want to say. So don't come and say I hate you. Come, let me ask you: is Yoruba inferior? Are Yoruba people inferior? Because you seem to want to protect this Yoruba. You know you can do this by attack. Why not attack Fulani? I've never seen a Yoruba man and Fulani man fighting themselves. It's only Igbo, Southern, Edo, Igbo, Southern, Edo. You look how small they. If it were, imagine the Yorubas are on the same page with the rest of the South. You think the Fulanis will have the type of power they have, turning this country upside down? But an average Yoruba man thinks about himself alone. Particularly this group of Tinubu supporters. They don't see this country, they just see themselves. They just see our local. Since the Fulanis have been ruling this country, Fulani man has never used that statement. It's Fulani's turn, or it's Hausa turn, or it's Igbo turn. It's only this Tinubu government that we saw Yoruba local. So please, don't. I've told you that if it were not for some people, if it were the experience I had in Ilorin, I would have hated the Yorubas with all my heart. If you decide to take the word if alone and make your conclusion because you want to hate me, fine, it's okay with me. I'm not scared of you. You can work with whatever impression you have about me. I don't care. That's because a lot of us have very low IQs, and I cannot work with people that have low IQ. How would you have a choice of Tinubu, Peter Obi, and Atiku, and Tinubu at the end of the day is your president? And some, even with after 1 year of testing what this man can dish out, some people are still supporting him. Like this guy, what's his name? Sheilo. I saw Sheilo and I'm like shaking my head. Sheilo, have you been to the market lately? Have you been to the market lately? A bag of semovita, we bought it when day before yesterday, 15,200. 15,200 naira. That is what they pay some workers in the shop. I still find it difficult that some people could cling on to their tribal proclivity or their tribal bias in the face of this harsh reality. That a man who never had a plan of fixing Nigeria, the only plan he had was just to come and be president. I want to be president. What is your plan? What plan do you have for Nigeria? I say, first day, hit the ground running. Second day, keep running. Third day, don't stop running. And he thought 200 million, the lives of 200 million Nigerians is a joke. Nigeria is a joke. And he was talking about running the first day, don't stop running and keep running. He never for one day told you what he was going to do. Increase tax net. Reduce the purchasing power. How does a man tell you that he's going to reduce your purchasing power? Is your purchasing power not reduced today? You have so much money in circulation. I was in the bank one time. I just see money everywhere. There's so much money, quantity of money in circulation, but with very low value. Well, the truth about this thing is that you like support Tinubu, don't support Tinubu. It doesn't change anything. The truth is that the same Igbo man that you want to teach a lesson, the same Igbo man that you have sworn that they will never be president or you must reduce their political relevance in Nigeria. Trust me, go to the beer parlors. Now them they cancel bottles. Go to the boutique. Now them they buy clothes. Go to the market. They are the ones shopping. Go to the supermarkets. They are the ones shopping. Look at the roads. 50% before for every 10 cars that will pass, 2 must belong to an Igbo man. Go to the filling station. Any filling station, they are the ones buying the fuel. So any attempt, because you want to teach the Igbo man a lesson, you're just look at it. You're the one suffering at the end of the day, because these people already have a system of making money for themselves that is not tied to government. Even the ones working for government have a business on their own that yields money. So you say you want to suffer the Igbos, you are not suffering them. I'm not an Igbo man. I don't like some of the attitude of the Igbo man too. I don't like it. Like IPOB, I don't like their attitude at all. In fact, I don't like the concept of Biafra. But that does not mean that whatever is making them to agitate is not real. It's true. So keep supporting Tinubu because you don't want Igbo man. There are some Yorubas, I can tell you that instead of an Igbo man to be president, let Fulani rule for 100 years. There are some Yorubas like that. But because I was also lost in this, Magnus Oraka, at one point in time, I was also lost in this hate Igbo at all costs. There was a time I also didn't just like Igbos. When I just see them, I just dislike them. I just don't like them. But I can't ask, what exactly? I now realize that when I was growing up in Kaduna SS5 GBR Road, going to school, I would see, Yamri Yamut Yakari, all these narratives, nomenclatures that suggest Igbos are inferior, and in order to feel big, but I kept deceiving myself, because as much as I thought the Igbos were inferiors, they were including me too. Me, the Yoruba man, the Ijaw man, the Calabar man, the Edo man, all of us, we are all termed as Yamiri. So who was I fooling? I thought I was with the Hausas looking at the Igbos as inferior, whereas me too, I was also termed as inferior as them. But the thing that really got me, say, okay, if they can gang up for an Igbo man not to be president, is it me, the Yoruba man, that will become president tomorrow? Even a Jonathan that got presidency by a stroke of benevolence, they still frustrated him out. And who did that? The Southwest and their media machinery. That good luck, they drink and get drunk. And quickly, anyway, I beg, leave that one. Whether I said all this, now that I've countered, can't you take the new information I've given you? I said, if not for certain people, I beg, go away. So, let me quickly counter one narrative by using this medium too. Let me say something. For those who are saying good luck is a weak man, good luck is a weak man, good luck is a weak man, I keep asking you, are you using your head at all? Are you even using your head? Are you reasoning? Which is why I said, some of you, your IQ is so low. Let me tell you why I say your IQ is low. Do you think if Goodluck was perceived as a strong man, he would have been chosen as vice president? Because when another man wants to choose a vice president, he looks for the weak in the south. He looks for somebody that cannot pose a threat to him. That's what they do. Why do you think that Atiku didn't pick Wike as his vice? Because he knows if he control Wike. Instead, he picked Okowa. So, Goodluck's weakness was already his asset to become vice. Goodluck's weakness was already his asset to become vice. So, and you cannot, what somebody is not, you can't teach him. You can't teach an old horse new tricks. So that was what Goodluck was. As far as I'm concerned, Goodluck did a lot of things. Goodluck did a lot of things. At least, it's just that he did the same mistake that a lot of us Southerners are doing. And that mistake is that most Southerners believe that once you meet a Northerner that goes to school, that maybe it went to Harvard, he will reason like a rational person. But you don't know that no matter how educated the Hausa man is, once it comes to his religion and region, let me take that again. No matter how educated a Hausa man is, once he comes to his religion and region, he is the same thing like the shoe shiner and the wheel truck pusher. Of course, in my submission, there are exceptions. So, those trying to make it look as if I'm being generic, I'm being generalistic, that's not true. That's not what I'm saying here. But sometimes in certain areas, majorities of them, like in Okene, a lot of them voted for Tinubu on the basis of Islam. Ilori, a lot of them voted on the basis of Islam. So let's not kid ourselves. Just as in Christians area, a lot of them voted. But let me tell you something. Christians don't vote on the basis of we want a Christian man there. Christians vote on the basis of want to protect ourselves from all this unaliving and buying and all of that. So let's take it. So Goodluck Jonathan became vice because he was perceived to be weak. If he was, there was no way he would have had a strong radical southerner to become president as a vice, which would have led to Yaradua unaliving. Then that strong man would become president. The North will never want a strong man to become president. Like Peter Obi, they know that if Peter Obi enters, one of the reasons why the North does not want Peter Obi to become president is not because they don't want an Igbo man to become president. One of the reasons why this group of Tinubu supporters don't want Peter Obi to become president is simple. If Peter Obi enters, he will definitely open the seaports. He will open Calabar seaport and Warri seaport. And once that is done, the economy of the Southwest will crumble, at least to a certain extent. Because Nigeria is too big. Nigeria is too big to allow only Lagos to be the point of entry of all our containers. Nigeria is too big. Nigeria is too big. But they are afraid if they open seaport in Warri, open seaport in Calabar, 90% of the business in Lagos will die off, which will culminate, which will transcend into the business of the Southwest. And the idea they tell that ship cannot come to Calabar port, ship cannot come to Warri port. Who told you so? But when the colonialists came, it was in Calabar they dropped their ship to carry slaves. So why is it possible to carry slaves but can't bring goods there? It's funny. It's funny. We must correct these narratives one day or the other. We must tell ourselves the truth. One day or the other, we must tell ourselves the truth. At least we are getting there. There was a time that it was like Igbos were the one fighting this fight. Now, at least they are getting sympathy. They're getting sympathy from the likes of we, the South people. So whether you like it or not, the day the Southeast and South come together and say, look, this is what we want. This team, you remember this Niger Delta Avengers? When I don't forget, Niger Delta Avengers, when they started blowing up, you know, something happened during that time that got me that got me interested. When the Niger Delta Avengers were blowing up pipe, when are we pipe? We they happy? We they support them? We they clap for them? The people will not be the pipe. They will not get the pipe. Now then come the vex. Can you imagine? It's just like my house now. This is my television now. Outsiders come, they break the television. My children, they broke this television. The other children, they happy. But your own picking outside, the other children for the compound come, they vex, say why we break our own TV. It shows that the people they enjoy the TV, not my children. So it shows that for my own children to be happy that they are breaking their father's television, and another people with children they vex, say why would they break our part TV? Me say na them they enjoy the TV, not be my own children. Which is exactly what is happening to our oil. We are the custodian of the oil, but another one is that's enjoying it. And to make to make matters even more ridiculous is that they will throw small of that money to you, will be happy. You they eat this money, they forget say you go die. You go buy, you go finish, you go waka. But you still want to pack. Because the masses are not willing to revolt. The masses are not willing to revolt. But you see this revolution that they are thinking will not come. It will see. There's a limit to which the masses will endure this hunger. It will definitely end. All this madness that this one do you know what it takes to be a Tinubu supporter? You have to be absolutely insane to support Tinubu. See them on Arise TV. before question, I don't shout, hey, look, you dumb boy, let me talk. You cannot intimidate me. Look, young boy, keep quiet, let me talk. So the truth is that the country is so bad. So when I see young men of 30, 35, 40 fighting themselves on my thread on the base of the Yoruba man fight, to be very frank, Igbos are not tribalistic when it comes to elections. I'm not saying this because I want favors from the Igbos, because Igbos, they voted for Yaradua. Igbos, they voted for Atiku. Igbos, they voted for Obasanjo. I can assure you that if Labour Party had brought in Orji Uzor Kalu, the Igbos will not vote for him. I can assure you that. I can assure you that if Igbos had brought in Rochas Okorocha would not have won any state in the southeast. But I can tell you that a lot of Igbos voted for Peter Obi because they believed if Peter Obi came into power, he will make the economy suitable for all Igbos to do their business and thrive. That's why. Not because Peter Obi is an Igbo man, unlike those who voted for Tinubu because he's a Yoruba man. So this group of Yorubas that have this deep-rooted hate. Look, I never knew how when I was moving with all those IPOB members, when they were telling me about how they hate them, I never felt it until recently. My brother, put it in any sentence you want. The truth is that the hatred for Igbo is very deep, very, very deep. From some Yorubas, this guy to me name Onanuga. I don't talk him again. Some Yorubas. So it's amazing. Did I talk about Igbos? Igbos go say I hate Igbos. Did I talk about Hausa? Hausa say I hate them. Did I talk about Yoruba? Yoruba say I hate them. So it means I'm telling the truth. When everybody say you hate them, that means you talk the truth. Too old. You see my hair. See, I'm too old. I'm stick stand. I can't even stand for 2 hours. So I've.
Alright guys, so you guys have heard from the several people who have responded to this particular call for the Yorubas to support Peter. Okay, so what's your views? I would like you to share your thoughts in the comment section. Do like this video, subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to turn on your post notification icon so that you always get notified whenever we bring you more breaking news. Okay, so keep winning, guys.